I don't think Thomas put on again, which it is. It's up.
Yep, stream all up. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, Daniel with the lead, but with a penalty though. So, was it track limits? Did he pick it up that way?
Track limit time penalty, yeah.
Ah, right. And
Daniel sitting on around 70% EOS right in front. That gap is falling down, you need to remember. But the tyre wear will also start to fall down to go with around 50% EOS. It's gaining a lot.
yeah, 2.6 currently. Nord also in third. Agent behind him on the mediums. You have yellow flags, and I think that's Thomas.
Spawn. That is Thomas again. I don't think those mediums are working out for him. Had to pit on the first lap off, I think it was the hards he started on. Got front wing damage. And then, unfortunately, he's just fallen back after his pit stop.
Yeah. So, not going well for him at all.
To Bram, he got side pod damage and rear wing damage, so had kept spinning. As I think, is that really spin around?
Yeah, it is.
Ollie, another 3-second time penalty. He's up to 6 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, Tigo just under 3 seconds currently, but well, if it remains like this for the rest of the race, he will get it on penalties, but he needs to keep it inside 3 seconds, but there's still a lot to change. Safety cars could be a possibility, and more. We could see anything, to be honest, in this one.
Mustache, a 3-second time penalty. Agent in already. Mediums seem to be going off.
Yeah, so you could be seeing Daniel and Tigo in soon as well.
Yeah, I'm just checking some of the data that I have at the moment. Apparently, mediums will last 20 laps before you hit that 70% warning. Was it also because of front wing damage, maybe? Or does he just want to get onto the hards quicker? Because they seem a lot better.
Yep. Ollie and Tonstack also battling as well momentarily. They're wheel to wheel for 12th and 13th as well.
No point in scoring positions down there though.
Yep. So they need to try and get back up.
Would be working together and try to close up to the likes of Joe's and then close up to Wesley.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to try and do. Compro on, yeah, Compro on 24 as well.
DRS train.
Yeah, a bit of DRS trains going on throughout the pack. But other than that, some of it is a bit spread out between the top 5 at least. Then Fusion on the back of Xenon as well.
Yeah. Someone's
Thomas.
spawn, unfortunately, that is Thomas again. Seems to be having a dismal race.
Yeah, it's going terrible.
Fusion's closing in. He's tried to go for it, but he's not close enough there. Just having to sit behind. He's going to have another chance in towards turn 2. But with that compromised line from when he was trying to go for the move, give him a compromised exit. But Hansa and Ollie Olaf still going side by side.
Yeah, they're still battling. He's gonna have to go the long way around turn number 2, but Ollie's gonna get his elbows out. He does get his elbows out, but he's out of shape, and Tonsa gets the inside. He gets to place. Yellow flag's out again. Is that Thomas again?
Yes, unfortunately.
Wow. Yeah, I thought Ollie was gonna go for it at 4, but thinking better of it down there.
Yeah, he was closing in. You don't normally see moves in towards turn 4, especially one of the hardest corners to overtake out, as it is, if I'm right, it's like a 6th gear corner, but you want to keep it flat, as Thomas has retired in the pit lane.
Yeah,
Daniel's in, by the way. So Tico's going to lead from his teammate, making an AlphaTauri 1-2, but Daniel's going to go into the hard. The real question is, where does he come out and what gap can he pull? What can he at least close in on for Tigo when he pits? Is it just me or is that Alpha Male stuck in pit lane?
Well, really hard to tell, but is it? Is it stuck in the pit lane? It does seem like. Oh, he's now disappeared. Well, I mean, to be honest, he should just do that. It doesn't need to come on the circuit, does it? It should just do that in F123, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it just doesn't do the same. Because sometimes, especially with ghosting off, you can get very much hindered down in towards turn 1. Or
We saw it at
wherever.
Mexico last time.
Yeah, we did see it in Mexico last time out. Who was it getting involved in this? I think it was, I wasn't going to say Fusion. I think Compa got compromised on it. Compromise. No pun intended there, by the way.
Yeah. Might have been, but he's gonna try to get past Fusion. Fusion's gonna try to get past Xenon.
Yeah, he's gonna try his best. But
Can't go for
it's not close enough yet. You need to remember, one of the hardest tracks to overtake at. Even with the DRS.
Yeah, if you want to get the move done, you've got to use a lot of ERS, and I don't think any of the drivers want to just dump it all for just one overtake currently, because anything is still possible in this race. They want to save some and have some. But yeah, AlphaTauri currently 1 and 2 in this one, as it stands. And then Xenon, Fusion, Compra. This little 3-car train now in this little battle. So it's going to be very interesting now to see. Oh, Fusion almost losing the car. Fusion almost loses it, and Compra now is going to be tucked up right behind. We have yellow flags, and Ollie is out. Ollie's out. Will we need a safety car for that? Will we need a safety car? Will we need a virtual? It is on the circuit, but nothing currently.
Doesn't seem so.
Yeah, we haven't got any.
Well, he's lost it on the exit of turn 7. I have done that once before, and apparently the barrier, by the way, if you've just seen that note, unfortunately spun round on the exit of turn 5. But that barrier now, looking bored of nowhere at the moment. The barrier's gone all out of shape.
I look with Nick.
Yeah.
I really didn't
I'm not too
catch
sure
that.
if you.
Yeah.
You might be able to see it if you go on board Tigo. Throughout this lap now. Heading into on the exit of turn 7, you can see it.
So the chicane.
It's just the way, after the chicane, it's just the way he hit the barrier has just basically knocked it out. It's like that Baku barrier glitch sometimes. Not too sure. Unfortunately, that also can't be fixed, so if anyone gets too close to that, it'll be gone. I'm not too sure if you saw it or not, but I've definitely seen it.
Oh, I was being blind again, so I didn't see it this time around as well. We're on board with Tigo.
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised.
Oh, wow. well, don't worry, we'll get to a point where you can't speak, so. Well, Tigo in.
Tigo is into the pit lane, finally. 15 tire lap old mediums. So, Nord is back up into the lead after starting on pole position. His gap to Mike is sitting around 4 seconds. What is his gap to Daniel? 14.8. And that's going to be closing.
Yeah, Comfort trying to get close as well to Fusion all the while, as Fusion tries to get close to Xenon, but I think these two are just running together, not any movement by them, so they're all just, well, in this little 3-car train, so all of them just following each other, and then they're hopefully going to go for some moves. Can be a bit hard, especially when you don't want to, especially when the drivers don't want to use ERS, as Fusion gets a 3-second penalty, but especially when the drivers don't want to use ERS, you don't see much overtaking down there. So hopefully this race spices up just like a bit of the F6 race was, which I just did.
I've just seen what's happened at the start of F1. And see if this is at least. Turn 3 is not a great place to be spun at. That's all I'll say. As Pearl picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's first starting here, and I think PSGL altogether. Not just F7, as he did sign up mid-season, but I think FPL, not FPL, sorry, that's the completely wrong league.
Yep. So, Nord might continue on, but we have a few pitters this time around. Fusion, Compra, Joe's all in. Looks like we have a change on the circuit actually. Through goes Daniel to 4th. And we also have Tunetank and Agent battling down into turn number 1. Tunetank is going to try to keep his foot in around the outside, but he can't. Agent's going to get the position. And where does Rudy come out compared to Fusion? He's going to be alongside. Will he get the move done? A bit of contact and off the road there for Rudy. But Fusion will be in 11th, Rudy in 12th, and then Compra in 13th. But Rudy does have his tyres warmed up and Fusion doesn't. We've got to keep that in mind. So you could be seeing Rudy very, very close now. He's going to use a bit of ERS. Can he get it done into 4? You do not see overtakes here. He's going to go to the inside line. Fusion tries to cover him off, but just about they keep it. And Rudy just having to back out of it. But Fusion was giving him the squeeze all the way. And it's a tight corner, but it got even tighter. Because Fusion was trying to cover it off, but he couldn't enough. Rudy got to the inside, but Rudy just thinking better of it. Rather than, kind of ruining both of their races by having a spin. He thought better of it and just braked, and well, Fusion was able to keep the position as Mike comes in.
Yeah, so the hard runners will be starting to come in, really trying to go for one of the best moves I've seen, as that is the spun line. I was just on board with him because I was trying to catch that incident with the wall, and that has brought out the full course safety car, by the way.
Oh right, that's interesting then.
So this does give Nord the perfect opportunity to pit.
It does. It fully does.
Gives a Wesley the perfect time. Unfortunately for Tigo and everyone else who just pit on that lap, or the lap before, because like the Joes, the likes of Compra, Fusion, they're all going to be hitting their heads, being annoyed with that. But they're all on the Delta, meaning Nord can pit, and I'm pretty sure he should end up in lead still.
Yeah.
If I am right, mind you. Because the pit loss time is 19.5 seconds. But you're on the Delta, meaning everyone's going at the same pace.
Yeah,
having to respect that Delta, meaning Nord can come in, and I think he should come out with a 2-second gap, I think it is. Or at least it should be. As I say that, Daniel pulls into the pit lane.
Yeah, Tigo is going to continue on. So that's going to make it an
Agent
AlphaTauri.
pulls in as well.
Yeah, that's going to make it an AlphaTauri 1-2.
Going to stay out, yeah. Yeah, so Nord comes out now, as I expected, is out in front, and as I also expected, I said a 2-second gap, it's around a 3.4.
But it'll close in with the safety car and it'll be bunched up, all of them.
So from Daniel's pit stop, he falls down to P5, coming out ahead, just ahead of Fusion. He's gone on to a new set, mind you, of mediums, which can go to the end, and since he already has used 2 different tyre compounds, he is okay to go to the end.
Yep.
What is something else we can talk about during the safety car? Baku from yesterday?
Is there anything to talk about except the
No.
Ocon thing?
Yeah, no, I don't think it was, because that race was boring. Unfortunately, it was boring.
Yeah. Well, Ocon doing the Ocon did the whole race on the hards except then pit on the last lap, and then, well.
Yeah.
Well, then we know what happened.
Albon 2022.
Yep.
Same happened in both situations, photographers being in the pit lane. Even some of the FIA delegates were closing off the pit lane with the, I'm trying to think of the name.
Oh, I think we can't hear you.
Sorry, I was just asking what the name of what he put out was. It's basically just a retractable barrier.
Right.
But in the end, I'll admit the FIA do need to learn from that, because happening 2 years in a row is not something you want to be having.
Yep. Well, after this, I'll be going and watching the, F1 Academy stuff. Which, well, for some weird reason.
Is the highlights out?
I think it's out at least on the YouTube. I'm checking the F1 TV thing. Because I'd prefer to watch it on there.
I haven't seen it on YouTube.
Ah. Should be.
Sorry, it is. It is though.
Good.
But no, one thing I'll say, they have commentators, they have all the equipment to stream it, yet they won't put it live. And then everyone goes and asks why do women's sports not get as much attention than men's?
Why in the world am I literally getting spammed off a new follower? Like, I've seen the notification once. It just keeps spamming me. Like, literally, you can probably see what I see on the stream that is blacked out. That it basically just keeps coming up. But safety car's coming in.
Yeah, safety car in the slap. Is that glitch still showing? Yes, it is. That is pretty annoying. When does not go? You need to remember, he's on the mediums, his teammate is on the hards. But he will be going in a second. He's going to leave it right into the line, and he has gone now. Can he stay ahead of his teammate and towards turn one? Zenon's also trying to go for a move on Mike. Can he get ahead? Looks like he's taking the outside line and trying to hold on to it, but Mike getting a slight touch on the rear. And as a half spun, as I think that is both Noel and Nick down at the back battling away. If that glitch keeps happening, I probably can't pull the stream back up if you really want me to.
I'll try to sort it out. Let me just clear the notification, and like maybe that'll work.
Going down all the way to the back of the grid after spinning on the exit of turn 3. Unfortunate for him, as he was doing very well.
Let me just see if I can quickly well, I've now clicked on it fully. Let's hope it stops, because this is getting annoying now.
I'm not too sure what is happening for you there, but Daniel is closing in on Mike at the moment. I don't think... At this point, as Nord leading ahead by 1.7 seconds.
I'll see if I can turn notifications off.
Okay, that's fine. Gap in standings is currently...
Sorted. I just turned it fully off notifications for now.
That works as well. How do you do that?
Oh, I just go to the notification tabs on the setting thing. What is... Okay, good, thank God. For a second I thought, oh, I'm now being spammed by both microphone audio and it's being shown.
And the stream.
Right, yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Because they can see nothing.
Tell me when you've got it up.